morning, afternoon, or evening. We're going to come into a really nice practice today. It will heat your body, so we'll work into a little strength, but the aim of the practice is to reclaim focus, to reclaim energy, centeredness, confidence. So if you're feeling a little disconnected and not grounded, if you're feeling as if you're just lacking that little oomph at the moment, this is going to be a great practice for you. So we're going to balance out the central nervous system to begin with by coming into Balasana. So I'm currently sitting on my knees and I'm going to roll forward. Now, if that's uncomfortable for you because you have any knee challenges, feel free to roll up something or even place a block underneath you. It's just so that your bottom's a little elevated, and press forward as far as you feel you can. If you can sink your body weight back to the heels, feel free to do that. You might like to take some blocks or even pillows or something underneath the head so that you've got something to rest on. And just allow yourself to relax the body as much as you can. Focusing in on the breath, nice long inhale through your nose. And just simply exhaling out through your mouth and just releasing any tight muscles as much as you can. Noticing that you have a compression over the belly. You're squeezing into your legs, so there's a certain amount of blood flow that is not going all the way through. So compression postures are very good for resetting the central nervous system. When you move out of it, there's a big flush of blood and flow through the body. And whilst we're here, as you extend out through your spine, lengthening each vertebra, you're actually allowing yourself to tap into the central nervous system, which can help to really balance out cortisol levels. Helps with the homeostasis, so if you are in menopause, perimenopause, coming into Balasana can be a nice balance. Moves into the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve has a huge impact on stress. Stress obviously has a huge impact on our cortisol. So this posture is one of the foundational fundamental exercises to simply reset. Let go as much as you can with the breath. It might not always feel the comfortablest posture. Other people love it, some people don't really like it. Just become aware of the earth beneath you now. The fingertips, maybe the forehead, the knees, the feet. Squeezing in and over the organs like this is very good for the digestive system. Can help with elimination. You might like to set an intention for your practice. Let us just slowly roll up, come into all fours. As you come into all fours, take the knees under the hips, the hands underneath the shoulders. This is where you can start to get some tingles, maybe even a couple of little pins and needles in different parts of the body. We're going to start shifting that energy in the blood now. Inhale, lift up. Hug in that belly, lower belly draws up and in round the shoulders, chin toward the chest as you exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. Another one of those. Inhale up. And exhale. Press back to the back of your mat, Balasana again, but this time extend out your arms as far as they'll go, just looking at your fingertips. Roll forward as you move through to a proud cat, so round those shoulders, looking over at the fingertips, press the chest forward. Bend those elbows, squeeze them beside you, lower your belly down to the ground. Widen your feet, lift and round your shoulders, keeping looking down and squeeze the hands. Lift the hands off the earth if you can, so squeeze the shoulder blades back. Just lifting the chest to where you feel is comfortable. This is where you're going to come if you can't come into a cobra pose. Just think about this pose. Hands back down. Let's press back to knees, toes, and nice big stretch in Balasana. Feel the bottom press back toward the heels. Nice big inhale, round up again. Looking past your fingertips, shoulders press over the wrists, lower down, squeeze the elbows beside you. This time come into full cobra if you feel you can. Squeeze those elbows, shoulders down. Feet wide, hold here. Try not to jerk the head back, just keep the gaze neutral. The natural little shakes of the body are completely normal. Remember, you could be down with the chest a little bit lower and the hands just squeezing back. Slowly lower down, empty out your breath. Nice big inhale, return back to Balasana. Press back to Balasana. Try and keep those elbows squeezing beside you as we transition through each posture. Let's go again. Inhale, round forward. Chest forward, bend those elbows, shoulders back. Empty out the breath completely. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, back down. Try not to extend the arms all the way through. We're coming into Bhujangasana, so the cobra pose always has bent arms. Come back as we exhale into Balasana. We're going to do this one more time. Inhale, round through. Just enjoy the strength that you're creating here. Exhale, back down, remembering your options. You can stay low or you can press into those hands. Inhale up, keep the elbows slightly bent, and exhale back down. Coming all the way back to Balasana. Well done. You might like to just take a little rotation of your wrists. And the other one. We're going to move into our first down facing dog. Thinking about the lines of the legs now. So fingertips nice and wide, tuck back your toes. To begin with, you might like to just shoot to the bottom back to get a little bit of a openness into the fascia of your feet. So you open up those toes by pressing the bottom back, just like you would be in Balasana. Now I'm going to give you the first option. If you don't want to come into down facing dog and it's just really not available to you, it doesn't work for you, I'm going to just get you to take one foot back and take a stretch. And then when I say swap it over, you can take the other foot back and take a stretch. So you can do it from here. If it's too much on the wrists, take it down to the elbows, do the same thing. Okay, for everybody else, we'll come into down dog. Bend the knees. And just shoot your chest back towards your thighs. Good. And let's extend your right leg, keep your left leg bent. If you're on your knees, you'll be taking your right foot back. And let's swap that over. Take the left heel down and bring yourself into the right toes. Keep pressing your chest back towards your thighs. And let's do that again, one more on each side. Lift and power up your belly as you do this. For those that are on their knees, you're going to be thinking about coming into a plank from your knees. For everybody in down dog, let's press those heels back now. Come forward into a plank. To come forward into your plank, broaden your shoulders, squeeze your feet and thighs together if you can. Good. Let's slowly lower the hips and bring yourself through. If you're on your knees, come into a cow pose. And the cow pose is just like this. Transition back into your plank and to down facing dog. Nice work. Once again, paddle it out. You might like to shoot one knee across in front of the other just to get a nice stretch out through the glutes and the hips. You get a squeeze into the organs as well here. Kidneys get a flush. Do the other side. You can do this on your knees as well. One foot back, swivel the side. Good. Back to down facing dog. Let's get that strength. Roll high to your toes. Forward into your plank. Hold your plank. Exhale the hips down. Come back to a neutral position where you come into your plank. Inhale. Slight pause of the breath. Exhale the heels back down. Good work. High rise to toes. Keep the chest pressed back toward the thighs. Inhale forward. Exhale, draw the hips down, thread the heart through. Inhale back to plank. Slight pause of the breath, lift and power the belly. Exhale back to down facing dog. And one more of those. Inhale, press through. Exhale down. Inhale back to plank. Exhale down. Good work. Take a moment to drop to your knees. Take your fists on top of your hands just to stretch out the wrists a little bit. So we've been pressing the opposite way. So you want to go and press the wrists in now. So chin on top of chair, on top of the hands, just to get a little stretch. Back into compression as you reach your body over the belly, over the belly over the knees. All right, let's come all the way up again. Starting to transition back into your down facing dog. For there, I'm just going to give the option to begin with, so you can come into your down dog, just hold it there. For everybody that is going to do this from their knees, that's completely fine. You're going to drop down to your elbows and you'll be lifting one leg up and bending the knee. This will be your scorpion. Okay, and then when you bring the knee into the chest, you'll just hug and round it in. That's the option from the knees. From our down dog, let's start to lift your right leg up, pressing into the blade, the back heel of the left foot, so you can pulse it a little bit here. You can open up that right knee. You can look underneath the arm, getting a nice stretch here, opening up through your hip, pressing the chest back toward thigh, back leg nice and long. Now let's lift high to that left toe, so the heel lifts, bring the knee in toward the chest, tiger curl, lift and power it up. Hold, breathe, 3, 2, 1, come back into your down dog. Lift high to your toes, press your chest back towards your thighs. Nice big inhale, exhale. Let's slowly press forward and drop the hips down. Inhale back to neutral. Exhale back to down dog. Let's lift the left leg. Left leg comes up, opens up scorpion. Press down the right heel. Maybe look underneath the armpit. See how you feel. Getting a really nice opening here. You can pulse that back heel if you like. So there's a lot of strength. Remembering your option to drop to the knees and elbows if it feels better for you. Come back into your down dog. Now we're going to draw that knee to chest, aren't we? Starting to elevate and lift high to your toes. Bring that knee in toward the chest. And tiger curl, bring the head to meet the knee. Lift and power up that belly. Remember, drop to the knee if you need to. And press back to your down dog. Heels rise high to your toes. Nice big inhale as you press forward. Exhale, start to lower the hips. Press your heart forward. Inhale back to neutral. Exhale back to down dog. Start to bring yourself onto the knees. And once again, take a rest. You might rest the chin on the hands. We'll slowly make our way onto our backs. We'll take the hands underneath the hips and we'll bring the knees in toward the chest. Readjust your chin toward your chest. Lift up your legs. Bend your legs. Lift. Bend. Keep the back as flat as you can so you're moving through the power of the belly. We're going to keep the legs bent now and we're going to shoot the right leg out to about a 45-degree angle, pointing your toe. Let's pulse that right leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that knee toward the chest. We're going to go to the opposite side. Think about your back nice and flat, chin slightly tucked for lengthening spine. Shoot the leg out 45 degrees, keep the back flat. Point your toe. Not much to think about here, is there? Let's pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just building a little bit more steam back into the belly. Let's take the other leg out. Pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back in. And again, let's pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to go 2 more on each side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back in. Stay with your breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back in. 1 more on each side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And last one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's come to a happy baby. Release those hands. Let those legs just drop to either side of you. If you can't reach the feet, just reach for the calves or the ankles. Beautiful. Bring those knees back into the chest. Take a little rock from side to side. And you are set for your day. If you want to move into a meditation, move into a meditation. But you should have built some energy and some steam in the body. Nice and slow with precision and strong. Well done. Namaste.